Hello guys, I am back and I'm sorry I have not been uploading for a while, but today is a special video in this book and we're going to be reading a book and I'm going to read it out loud for you guys, of course, cuz if you guys want to check this book out, I'll say it in just a second. Okay. So, we're gonna read the story of Magic Ramen. Comment down below, what do you think is gonna happen? What does it mean by Magic Ramen? Let's start in the book. Ooh, look. There's a chicken, a weight stresser, and honey, and chopsticks, eggs, flour, broccoli, more stuff. Start of the book. Magic Ramen. Momofuku Ando picked his way through the rubble on his way home from work. Even though World War II had ended over a year ago, much of Osaka, Japan, still lay in ruins. There's him. He's right there. And these are the other people that are starving for food. Across the street, a long line of people wound down the sidewalk. It was winter, and they shivered in their ragged clothes. What are they waiting for? Ando wondered. At the head of the line, billows of steam rose from a shack. Inside, a man was selling ramen noodle soup. Bad harvest, ration, and war had made food scarce. The poor ate grass and bark to survive. Orphans scrounged through garbage for something to eat. Those lucky enough to have some money waited for hours and paid outrageous prices for a meager bowl of ramen. As you see, he's right there again. And these are the people that are getting warm. And this is the ramen place. You can pause if you guys want to see the pictures if you want. Check out this book, Magic Ramen. It's so good. Ando went home, but he couldn't forget the hungry people. The world is peacefully only when everyone has enough to eat. He realized, Ando decided that food would be his life's work. He started a business making salt. He caught and dried fish. He created nutritious food for people who were sick. With every new product, every new job, and every new business, Ando thought about the line of starving people. He thought about them for every 10 years. Then, one of Ando's business deals ended badly. He was penniless. Once again, Ando remembered the thin and hungry people. Wouldn't it be wonderful, he thought, if whole families could have noodles whenever they wanted. No more waiting in line in the cold. No more high prices. no more empty stomachs. He dreamed about a new kind of ramen. His ramen couldn't be like the other noodles. It will be more nutritious. In a shed in his backyard, Ando mixed flour, salt, and water together. His family is making ramen. He added eggs. He added powdered milk. He even added spinach. Nothing worked. The noodles were too crumbly, or too sticky, or too lumpy. There's the eggs. There's the powder. There's the spinach. Too crumbly, sticky, lumpy. Ando kept experimenting with different ingredients. One day, he cranked the handle of his noodle-making machine and tested the noodles that came out. They didn't crumble, stick, or lump. It was just the right mix of ingredients. Ando realized the key to the preparing of food is balance. But what was ramen without soup? And remembered the cold and hungry people. Chicken soup warm up cold bodies, but took hours to make. His ramen will be tasty and easy to cook. The simple addition of hot water will release flavor from the noodles and turn it into hot chicken soup. I'll be right back. My mom's calling me. Sí. Yo estoy leyendo un libro. No, estoy leyendo un libro. Okay. After this, I gotta go shower. Ando kept experimenting. He used chicken soup to make the dough. He brushed seasonings onto the noodles. He dipped the noodles into the soup. Once again, nothing worked. The noodles were too brittle, or too soft, or too soggy. Ando kept experimenting with different methods. One day he sprinkled noodles with soup from a watering can, then tossed and separated them. The noodles soaked up the soup and dried. It was just the right procedure. He added hot water to the dry noodles and stirred. The water now tastes like soup. But the noodles were too tough. They still had to be cooked on a stove. Ando remembered the tired and hungry people. He wanted his ramen to be fast and confident. It could be made with hot water, and in a few minutes, people should be able to make it anywhere, anytime. Day after day, Ando experimented night after night. He he failed. Month after month, he kept trying. Nothing worked. Poor people. One night, Ando watched his wife Mazako fry tempura. She coated vegetables and seafood in batter and dropped them into hot oil. The water in the batter evaporated and left tiny holes in a crunchy coating. He stared at the tempura. The batter was made from flour and water, just like his noodles. Closer look. Yada! He cried. That's it! He raced to his shed and threw some noodles into a pot of hot oil. They sizzled and popped and crisped. Ando scooped the fried noodles out of the oil and into a bowl. He added hot water and waited. The water seeped into the tiny holes and softened the noodles. Oh wait, picture time! Forgot. Chicken. Two minutes later, he plunged a pair of chopsticks into the bowl. He stirred and slurped. The noodles were tender and chewy. They floated in a bowl of hot and tasty soup. After a year of trying, Ando had finally done it. He had invented instant ramen. I like this part because look, cherry blossoms so much. I love cherry blossoms. Ando worked hard to make an instant ramen to sell. The whole family pitched in. Masako, Suma, Koki, and even little Akimi. Ando gave demonstrations. He poured hot water. He waited for 2 minutes. Mahao, no ramen. The instant customers exclaimed, Magic Ramen. The title of this book. Soon everyone was eating Ando's ramen. Poor people, children, busy workers, even royalty. Child, busy workers, and royalty. Ando's ramen was nutritious, tasty, and confident. Then, cold, tired, and hungry. People ate it and felt better. Ando smiled. Peace follows from a full stomach, he said. Ever since Momofuku, Ando in his backyard invented have fostered peace. One bowl of noodles at a time. And the end. If you guys want to read these numbers, which are too tiny, you can pause and read them because we're not going to read them. And that's the end. Check out this. He made the noodles from cup-o noodles. He made this. You guys see it? He made this part. Cup-o noodles he made. But that is all for today. I guys hoped you liked Magic Ramen. What was the best part? The best part was the blossom part. I like that picture. Comment down below which you want me to read next. Because next I'm going to read Patricia Polacco. But this It was illustrated by Kana O'Brien, written by Andrea Wang. If you guys want to buy this book, it's called Magic Ramen. So, magic is spelled M-A-G-I-C. Ramen is spelled R-A-M-E-N. Like, just spell R-A and then just spell men. M-E-N. Ramen. Now that is going to be it for today, guys. Tomorrow I will read Patricia Polacco for you guys. And it's going to be called Betty the Doll. Okay. I'll see you later, my little Omars. Bye. Peace out.